Seeing the enticing image which had you clicking on my video, you may feel underwhelmed at the content which doesn't treat you to thought-provoking and stimulating arguments on heaven and hell with some exciting visuals, but instead you get to see the inside of the block I exist. Any fairly regular viewer of my output, which focuses on covert targeting programs with one surreal element featured in my targeting, will know what to expect. This video is in the same vein as the previous one, with a few more unexplained voices saying hi in their unique way. Unfortunately, those voices, male and female, though a few sounding quite ethereal or otherworldly, are a bit vague. I do wish they could be more specific, or at least elaborate a little more, so I'm not left with more questions needing answers. I have to repeat in my videos how I listen to the recordings made with either my bike camera or a Panasonic camcorder. I use an external speaker attached to my laptop, which enhances the often hard to hear voices captured. If you fail to hear what I've stated I hear, in all probability, it's because I do have that capability of getting extra volume via that separate speaker. So onto this short video which I made yesterday. The first greeting from an invisible male to my ears says, "Mike is accountable." This is a good example of the vagueness I get. How am I accountable, and do I have to suffer until my last breath on this earth? The second voice is female, and I believe she says, "You are cool." I wasn't sure about the third word, but on multiple replays can't think what other words she could be saying. If that is correct, and it is aimed at me, all I can say is she's being sarcastic, and I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and coolness would be similarly subjective, but maybe in her eyes a pervy 62-year-old ugly dwarf fits her idea of being cool. A female voice again in the third sentence, also on the stairs, and there's a singing quality to what she says, which is, "We can't ignore you." This is another example of being vague. What does she mean by "we can't ignore you"? The next fainter voice is self-explanatory. Ugly is a word I hear quite often, directed at my bruised ego. Finally, before exiting the block, I check for any posts, and there's another female voice who I believe sings, "I can see you." Again, this is way too vague for my liking. How can she and others see me? I hope you heard the voices, and if you did, are equally amazed that I can record the invisible ones. But are they demons, angels, a parallel universe, or just plain old boring classified technology being employed on me? Thanks for watching.